Okay, so this one I have half of a head of cabbage. Some of the pieces are a little big. And 4 apples that we've diced up. So half a head of diced up cabbage and 4 diced up apples. And then I've also got about half a tablespoon of caraway seeds. Caraway seeds will take away bitterness that's in them. And so now I'm going to add some freeze-dried cranberries. You can use other cranberries if you want. So these are just cranberries that I got last year at Thanksgiving. Froze them and then freeze-dried them. So it's probably half a cup. I'll probably do 3/4 of a cup. So this is going to be more of a fruity cabbage ferment. I'm just going to mix this all together. I've got my ferment starter sitting, so it's just resting right now. And we will add it pretty soon. This one is going to have pineapple juice in it, so the base, it's actually going to be a fairly sweet ferment and not something that's sour or bitter. So it's kind of pretty right now. All right, so I've mixed everything in really good, and now I'm going to add my starter. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to put it in my little container. It's easier to add your starter on top. So we'll pour that in after. I'm just going to pour this into my fermenting container. Oh, look, I made a mess. Fermenting containers are really nice because they keep the air off of everything, and you can fill it up as little or as full as you want. So this is a cabbage, apple, cranberry, and a little bit of pineapple juice ferment. And so in my container, it's all just sitting there. And this will actually last in the fridge for 9 months or longer. So I'm gonna add my water. This is my culture. And like I said, it's got some pineapple juice in it, so it's got a little bit of that fruit to help the culture get happy quicker. It's been sitting in the fridge. And it's very similar to like dry yeast, and it just takes a minute to bring it back to life, basically. So I'm gonna push this down, and everything, because I put those cranberries in here, it's gonna turn kind of a pink. So it'll be really pretty once it's done fermenting. I'm just gonna push it down, and hopefully, I'll show you. So the nice thing about this, because when you're fermenting, you want to keep everything below the surface of the liquid. And this will do that. So this pushes everything out, keeps the air out. You can hear it squeak, it's kind of funny. Apparently I just like to play, and my daughter's watching me think I'm nuts. So I'm gonna actually move this a little bit so you can see. So I'm pushing it down, and I'm gonna keep pushing it down until the fluid, so you can almost see, so the fluid comes up and all the air is out. So once the fluid is to the top, I'm gonna push the little plug in, and now it is sealed. Okay, so it's closed, it's sealed, and I can literally lift it up. That is how sealed it is. So this will keep the air out and allow the fermenting to happen in a very lovely way. This kind, you don't have to burp or anything because there's no air in it. So it's just gonna ferment on its own, in its own little way. So this one will sit on the counter for about 5 days, sometimes 6, so we'll see. I will check it every day and see how it's coming along. A lot of times you will know it's working because it starts to bubble, and you can see bubbles coming up. So the gases are coming out of the vegetables. through the fermenting process, and those will show up. So every day I'll check it, and then once it's ready, I will put it in the fridge. And like I said, this will work in the fridge. Like I can store this in the fridge and eat it for up to like 9 months, if not longer. So fermented foods is a great way to just keep going. Anyway, so that's that. Okay, I will see you soon.